Good morning, you guys. Come on. First thing in the morning, I'm excited because this bee's learning and she's understanding. So, we got no treats on me, no ball, nothing. Let's go and test and see how much she knows without treats, and then we'll start training with treats. But I always like to start off without treats just to see if the dog will listen to me, how much she'll listen to me without the treats. Because my main goal is to eventually not use treats anymore, right? So, let's be side. Yes. Side. Oh. Good. So we're working on focus, right? Focus heel. So she's got to be looking at me. And she also has to be in contact. So right now her head's on contact with my feet. Speak. Yes, good girl. Side. Good. Hey, side. Miss me. Miss me. Good. Good. Side. Side. Miss me. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Side. Good. Side. She's distracted today. Miss me. Sit. You see something? Touch. Touch. Go, girl. Touch. Go. Speak. Speak. Yes. Go, girl. Come on. Side. Side. Go. Side. Yes. Good. Good. Side. Good. Side. Hey. Speak. Side. Side. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Not as good as yesterday. Focus. Side. Side. Good. Side. Good. Hey, hey. She's distracted. So not so good without treats. And it's not that I'm disappointed, it just tells me what we need work on, right? You can't be disappointed because maybe your dog's having a bad day, maybe it's tired, maybe you've done the same obedience a million times and she's just over it. Who knows? Who knows? Huh? Who knows? Alright, good girl. Up. Good. Boy. Yes. Good. Good job. First day she didn't even want to do this. Yeah. Oh. Oh, good girl. Right here, right here, right here. Place. Good job, girl. Good job, girl. Out. Speak. Speak. Yeah. Side. Good. Yeah. Good girl. Out. Speak. Good. Side. Side. Give yourself. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Yes. Good. Good. Good girl. Yes. Good. Good girl. Come on, come on, come on. Good girl. Yes, good. Come on. Good girl. Beautiful. Good girl. Good job. Yes. Good. See that go? Touch. Touch. Speak. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Good job, girl. Yes. With me. Place. Place. Good girl. Speak. Yes. Touch. Touch. Speak. Good. Side. You got food on both hands? Yes. So her looking at me is really good. Side. Yes. Okay, so baby, sit. Whoa. So when I say side now, contact, automatic contact. Side. Yes. So if I lean, she's gotta lean with me. Yes. Ah, you see that? Yes. Good. Now we're gonna hold that lean for a couple of seconds. Side. Yes. Good girl. Speak. Speak. Yes. see that motherfucking gallop? Oh, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Yeah! That's the gallop I'm looking for. Side. Yes. Side. Yes. Good job, girl. Good job, girl. Good job. Good job. Good girl. Place. Yes. Speak. 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 Yes. Whew. If there's one thing to know, don't get frustrated with your dog. Because in the very beginning, she was sloppy. She didn't want to work. She was distracted. And I could have easily given her some corrections, but training's supposed to be fun. If I would have given her corrections there, she wouldn't have been interested. And she wouldn't be as happy as she is right now. Don't get too antsy on the correction part, because you're like, man, I've been training this dog for the last week. She should know this. You know, give her pop. Come on. No, a week is not enough time. Good for her to really know. So don't be mad at the dog. Just let it go and keep building that bond. Watch. Good. Because training time is fun time. Good. Good gallop. Good gallop. Good gallop. Watch the gallop, guys. Watch the gallop. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Good job, girl. Corrections can come later when necessary. Correct the dog when you're out in public and you really need to. Side. Yes. 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 Beautiful. See, if you guys if you use corrections too early on the obedience, you're not going to get this kind of bond with the dog. Also, just think about the dog. She's really good. If you get mad at her, if you yell at her, she'll just walk away. She won't be interested in training. So what you see here, like even if I had hot dogs and I yell at her, she's not going to take it. She'll shut down. So I'm really excited to see this kind of attitude towards me, because I know that it's relationship based. She's doing all this stuff because she's enjoying it, and I'm showing her good leadership and good bond. So she's willing to do all this stuff because she's completely fine with just laying down there and not doing any kind of training. She's that type of dog. Obedience and training is not her forte. She'll guard and she loves to bark. That's what's in her DNA. She's a guard dog, so she gets a kick out of that. But like this obedience stuff, she don't give a shit about it. But I'm building a fun relationship with it. Right, girl? Speak. 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 Come on. Speak. Yes. Good. Side. Break. Ooh, baby. That was perfect, girl. That was perfect. Speak. 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 Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl. Good. Watch this, guys. Side. Yes. Yes. Look at that pants. We got it. Good job, girl. Good job, girl. Good girl. We got it. Amazing, girl. I never thought you'd be capable of doing this. You're always such a lazy dog. Speak. Touch. Good. Speak. Speak. Yes. Oh. Side. Side. Good. Good girl. Look at me. Look at me. Good. Beautiful girl. Beautiful girl. And her attention level is getting longer. She's not getting as tired. She's more focused, more willing to engage. I love her. Side. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm new to this, just like she is. So, my positioning is not really that great. My timing on the boarding is probably not that great compared to the people who have been doing this on a daily basis, but I don't think any of them are. Oh, girl. So if you guys hold off on the corrections, the obedience, and hold off on getting mad at your dog, good things will come. You just gotta keep it positive. I could have easily gone upset when she didn't listen to me without any treats, but it's going to set the tone for the rest of the training session. You know, if you go to class and you get scolded by your teacher, you're not going to be interested in learning. You know, you're not going to have that drive to learn. It's already a negative vibe. Go. Yes. Yes. So that's my tip for you guys. Don't get mad at your dog when you're just doing obedience. If you've been doing obedience for like a year straight and you're running your routine and the dog's getting distracted, then you can start correcting and letting them know like, hey, listen up, listen up. Because the dog already knows this stuff. When you're just starting, just let it go. Just let it go. be something else because beginning might be sloppy, but if you keep that positive attitude, they're gonna clean up and get better throughout the training session. Good job. Side. Good. Good. Good job, girl. Break. Right. All right, all right, all right. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Let me go wash my hands real quick. It's 8 a.m. where I'm at. 8 a.m. in the morning. What time is it where you guys are at? If you guys are new here, let me know where you're from, what kind of dog do you have, how old's the dog, and what breed. Good job, man. Good job. Did such a good job. Let's be, come on. Stay. All right, let's see if there's any questions. I'll hang around for a couple more minutes. Miss B, down. Good girl. Good girl. All right, let's check the messages. Let's see here. What's up, Kubi? Kat, Son, Jay, Tamara, Don, Claire, Rispa, Rishaw, and Dylan. There's different art. So, Kat, there's different ways to get a dog to speak. Basically, you just want to catch them speaking naturally, and then you just reward that, and you just keep doing it. Or you can frustrate with them with a ball or a toy or some food. Wait for them to speak. Then you just say yes, give them a treat. You got to condition it. My girlfriend's the one that taught her how to speak, and I'm just honing it on, continuing it. It's an everyday thing, so you got to practice on it every day. And trust me, sometimes it gets hard, but that's the only way you're gonna teach the dog. You got to paint the picture. Yeah, all three dogs get together sometimes. It's a little crazy for Uso, so you know, I try to give Uso that time to walk around. So in the morning time, before I even train the dogs, me and Uso come out here and we chill. Drink my cup of coffee early morning. Sun's barely coming up, and I let him roam the yard because you know he needs that time with just me and no other dogs interfering. Let's see here. See Don Walker. Good morning. Thank you for all your sharing. Very golden skills you're demonstrating. Thank you. They're all skills that I've watched on YouTube these last couple of days, and it's interesting because you know when you watch videos, you go to the rabbit hole of videos, right? And it gets to the point when you're like, now your brain knows so many different techniques, you don't know which one to start with. So it really helped me out to just go out and train my dog, right? Like, even though it's like super sloppy and I don't know what I'm doing, just doing it hands-on really um, made me realize, oh, you know what? I didn't even connect my thing to the phone. So it made me realize like what I needed help with. So now when I'm going back to the videos, I can now work on certain exercises. So everything I learn, everything you guys are saying is all through YouTube. Yeah, Jay, you saw that prance? Bro, dude, I'm getting it, man. That's the first time I'm ever getting a dog to prance like that. It's amazing. Don in San Diego. Don Walker, I think you have a Doberman, right? Sup, Dylan? Good morning. I use my phone to teach Zuko how to speak. He used to bark at me when I use my phone. See, that's a good one. Another one was like Uso would get a kick out of sirens, right? Like an ambulance siren. And so I would play that siren and he would howl and bark, and that's when I clicked and treat, and so I would just keep doing that while at the same time making a hand motion like that, and the dog got it after a little while. See, do you train your dog to stay so glued to you specifically because you're asking him to become more aggressive and protective? To keep, I'm thinking that's a kind of safety. Jeez, what is it? Yeah, it's kind of safety issue to keep him more safe and controlled. Oh, so okay. The whole reason why I'm teaching her this is because um, I want to teach her to contact heal while there's a bad guy around me. So I'm getting her used to staying on my on contact, so that way when the bad guy walks this way and I'm walking this way, she's still looking at the bad guy but keeping in contact with me. So if the bad guy goes around me, Miss B also goes around me in guard mode but stays in contact with me. So wherever I'm moving, I don't have to tell her where to go. She just knows that okay, I'm not touching him. So where the hell is he? Let me get back in contact and still keep an eye on the bad guys, right? So I'll be walking this way. Miss B will walk this way, looking at the bad guy. She'll follow me. So over time, as I walk in circles, Miss B will learn that footwork to like stay on me. That's the goal. They do that in French ring protection. And I thought that was like the coolest thing to see dogs do that. And I just want to try it out and see if I can get Miss B to do that. I'm not training Miss B to be a vicious dog because I feel like she has the capabilities of being like that. She's really territorial, and she does not like anybody going into her space. She doesn't like anybody coming into the property. She's a mean dog. So me and Lauren focused on socializing and teaching her to be polite in public. We put a lot of hours into that. And so my girlfriend's the one that handles her. My girlfriend takes her everywhere. They go to Marshall's together, Home Depot, they go Starbucks, Lazy Dog. And so she's a really good dog outside. And we don't want to have a liability on our hands, so we don't train her to bite or to lunge at people. We're really training her to be a deterrent, right? I just want her to scare the shit out of people. And so if I can call her to my side in any kind of situation that I'm in, let's say we're in a gas station, right? Late at night. There's a lot of bums out in the gas station. So if I can just say side and she's glued to me automatically and I just give her the bark command, game over. Who's gonna mess with us? And if they do mess with us, then then we're just gonna have to handle it right there and then, not knowing what she's gonna do. But we have a good chance that we're able to scare people away. So that's her main working um, skill that we're trying to develop that matches our lifestyle. So that's why we're kind of teaching her that. Oh, thank you, Jay. This property, I believe, is 2 acres. It's in the Inland Empire. So yes, there's a lot of properties like this. If you go down to Lake Paris, Paris City, there's much more properties like this where you can farm, have animals, and all that stuff. Dang, I didn't even have my mic on today. I messed up. I forgot to connect it. Yeah, being protective is instinct for her. Exactly. So we're just trying to hone it, right? And really um, develop it in a way where there's confidence and direction, right? Because I can't have this girl just coming out in public and thinking that she's gonna guard me from everything. Like, no, you're gonna guard what I asked you to guard. If if I'm in the street and there's a bunch of bums around me, you don't have to start barking at them right away. You know, what if they're cool? What if they're just chilling? You just got to keep an eye on them and you wait for my command to do something. I don't want a dog that's out of control. I'm all about obedience. I'm a big advocate of obedience and controlling the dog and making sure that people out there are safe, making sure my dog's safe. And when you can hone into their natural ability and put some obedience on it, man, it's the coolest feeling. It is the coolest feeling. So with this, with that touchpad, I'm teaching her how to go on it. She knows how to do that, and I'm teaching her how to bark while she's on it. So once she gets really good at it, I'm going to replace that with the duffel bag. So that duffel bag has all my money, all my personal belongings. And when I say touch, she's gonna go to the duffel bag, she's gonna lay down, and she's gonna protect it. That's the end goal. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but that's what we're building up on. So all these little steps that you see me doing in the morning, it's all in preparation for a bigger picture. But the thing is, she needs to love the game. She needs to love to work with me. She needs to understand that, um, this is a bond that's going on here. Like, we're partners. We're buddies. You got my back, I got your back. So over time, loving this game is going to create an unbreakable relationship. So when I ask her to do something, she's going to do it out of love and out of understanding that I'm telling you to do something because, I need you to do it. So, and if she doesn't love the game, then what's the point? Like, now you're just forcing a dog to do something. So, I mean, you can force the dog to do something in certain situations, but when you're just doing it out here in your house, when there's no distractions, your dog's gonna fucking hate training. As soon as you come out and you clip on your belt, the dog's out of here. Like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to train. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna get mad at me. You're gonna nag at me. You're gonna start yelling at me. I don't want to start my morning that way. You don't want to start the morning that way. You don't want the treats. You don't want the treats. Good girl. So lazy. So lazy. And I get so hyped up on seeing the results of this dog because this dog is lazy, guys. She's really, really lazy. And she's got food drive, but not crazy food drive. So it's with this dog, she has no ball drive. So it's really like a relationship based training. Like I have to like really motivate this girl or she's not going to want to train at all. So, you know, sometimes you get those really hyper dogs, right? High energy, high drive dogs, like with Uso, where you can just take out the ball and he'll work for you because he wants that ball. It's kind of easy to get a dog's attention when they're like that, but with her, not even a ball. If I yell at her and I show her a ball, she won't care. If I yell at her, show some hot dog, she's not gonna want to train. So I'm hyped and I'm excited because I know that she's having fun with me and we're building our relationship is getting stronger. So like later on, maybe like 6 months from now, you know, as we continue this and we get better and stronger, then I can start using corrections, you know, but that's later on. Because, you know, we're going to be doing all this stuff with decoys. I got my buddy that's, he's a pro, man. He's really good. And I'm excited to get to that level where I can start introducing him into the training. But let's see here. Phone's at 4%. I'm going to be taking off soon. Hope you guys all have a good day. Um, so come October, I'm going to open my schedule to training a dog. It'll be a board and train. It'll be 3 weeks long. And so if any of you guys are interested in wanting your dog board and trained by me, I'm just taking in one dog. So this dog, I'm going to take him in as my own dog and we're going to train just like how we're training with Miss B. But not on this like sports stuff. It'll just be on being an obedient dog, right? And it'll be based on people that live in the city that want to take their dogs to the park, not the dog park, but to a regular park, walk around downtown, right? Go to restaurants. So just to have a well-behaved dog, learn the basics, and learn off leash. So I'll teach the dog the e-collar, teach the owner the e-collar, and I'll do everything that I do with my dog. And and so yeah, if you guys are interested, just let me know. I'm gonna be open. I have one spot open, and it's gonna start in October. So if you guys are in California and you guys are interested in that, hit me up. I'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early. We'll do it all over again.